Okay, last week I had to go to the dentist, and I always try to learn a lesson from everything I do. But before I share this, I want to mention that today the doors of the community are open again after being closed for new members for 5 months. And the doors will remain open this week until this Sunday nights. And after that, they will close again. And I don't know yet when they will reopen, when it feels good. So if you want to join the community, do it this week. And for people who don't know what the community is, it's a membership where concussion survivors are brought together with 84 concussion experts and other survivors as well. So you will find lessons, courses, tools, supports, and a community for you to talk to others. And I created this community because I really miss the knowledge from experts and supports while I was recovering from my concussion. And at this moment, I think around 200 people are in this community. And they mostly report that they are finally finding the correct knowledge to move forward instead of going to doctors who don't know what to do or are not believing them. So, for example, people can finally return to exercise or finally find a therapist nearby, or they feel less alone, they can improve their sleep, and so on. So, about every topic, there is something in this community. And if you want more information, read more reviews, or become a member, just click on the link in the description of this podcast. And also this week, I am giving a free online live masterclass on Thursday. So this is February 22nd. And this is about the 8 tools that help me to recover faster. So if you want to attend, it's free, it's live, it lasts for about an hour. And you will find the link in the description of this podcast as well. And if you can't attend, or if you're struggling with screen time and want to watch it at your own pace, that's possible as well. I will send a recording to everyone who has requested to this masterclass. Okay, so now I want to dive into the topic of this podcast, my dentist appointment. So first of all, I hate the dentist. I really don't like it when someone is doing something in my mouth. I don't know, the bright lamp above my head, the sound of the tools they use. So basically everything. And I've been having today for weeks, and I really hope it would go away on its own, but it didn't. So I had to go to my dentist. My old dentist was still in Amsterdam, and as you know, I'm living in Antwerp at this moment, so this was already a big thing for me to go all the way to Amsterdam for the dentist. And of course, now you may think, why not find a dentist nearby? But I tried, but everything was booked for months and they weren't taking new patients. So last week I went to Amsterdam to the dentist with the idea that that he would quickly fix it and I would be done with it. So I arrived there and then they took a photo and told me the problem is under my tooth. So I would probably need a root canal treatment, and I've never had this before, but this idea terrifies me. And it also takes 2 hours, this treatment. So there is this stress and tension and overstimulation, but they were uncertain whether that was the problem. So they wanted to see me again first, so I could see another dentist who had more experience with this. So I had to go back to Amsterdam for a consult, and after it turns out to be necessary, then I go back for the treatment. So 2 more visits to Amsterdam. So this seems like too much hustle, and I started looking for something nearby. So something nearby Antwerp within a 1 hour drive would be okay for me. And after emailing many clinics and after getting 7 rejections because they were full, I thought, okay, I let go of it and just stick with Amsterdam. I trust that it's meant to be that way, just to let go of it and not trying to control it and fix it. It's okay. There is no other option. So just thought, okay, let it be. And until suddenly I was called by a practice that they said they had space. And this is a within 15-minute drive away in the Netherlands in my old birthplace. And I could be seen within 2 weeks. After about 5 minutes, they called me back again to say, I made space for you and you could come in the next day. So it's very nice. And now I still being arranged on the short notice, and hopefully I will be done with it soon. So, my lesson from this, it might be a very simple one, but sometimes it's so important, especially when you're dealing with other things in your recovery. But the lesson is letting go. Sometimes you try to force and arrange things to do them well, which causes so much stress. And then when you let go of something, it suddenly comes to you. I've had this happen so many times, as if it's only worked then it's weird, but I think it works. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're trying to gain control over something, perhaps making appointments for treatments, finding the right treatments, etc., try letting go for a moment and see what comes your way. You wouldn't believe how often this still happens without you pushing. So it's really worth a try, I think. So let my podcast be the sign for now so you can let go of it and focus on something that makes you happy. Go for a nice walk and think about something else. And trust that it will all work out, that the path will unfold as it should. And let me know if this helped. Very curious about the results if you do this. And for now, I just wish you a great week, a nice day. And if you decide to become a member of the community this week, or if you decide to join the free masterclass on Thursday, I will see you there. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I really hope this was helpful for you. If it was, and if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or YouTube, would you maybe do one small thing in return? Leave a short review or thumbs up on YouTube. The more reviews this podcast will get, the easier it is for other people to find this podcast and to feel less alone and lost in their journey. Oh, and one last thing. I would love it if you share a helpful episode on Instagram in a post or in a story and tag the concussion community in it. Or you can always send me a direct message. I love to see who is listening. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time.